So first of all, now I'm going to explain all the components which are used in this project. So first of all, this is IR sensor. So it contains one IR LED which emits the light or rays with the 38 kilohertz of frequency. So to generate this, and this frequency can be varied by using this potentiometer. So we can increase or decrease the this 38 kilohertz of preset frequency as per our requirement. So it is maintained in such a way that it can detect only 30 kilohertz of frequency. If section contains the microcontroller, which is the name of this microcontroller which we are using in the programming is Atmega 324. We are using particularly this microcontroller because we want two UARTs. For first is GSM module and second is for the fingerprint module. So we use this microcontroller. Now here through this pin we are providing power supply. The adapter is providing us the 12-volt power supply. Now we want 5-volt power supply to drive this microcontroller IC. So this 5-volt power is achieved by using a 7805U regulator IC. So this is 7805U regulator IC, and this is the whole this is called as a heat sink. So whenever the IC gets heated by extra voltage, so to protect from damaging it from the temperature, we are using this heat sink. The system whenever the new lecture will start, and the use of this to start the attendance, to start this all IR module. And this is to enroll whenever any new person want to enroll in the system. That time we will use this key. I'm moving towards the sensor section which we are using. First of all, this is called as temperature sensor. It's the name of this temperature sensor we are using is LM35. Now this is LDR, light dependent resistor. The main principle of this light dependent resistor is whenever the intensity of light will increase, that time the resistivity will get reduced. So similarly, whenever the intensity of the light falls below some level, then the resistivity which it offers gets increased by a certain amount. So here this resistor and this LDR are connected in series, and we are taking the output from this in the parallel, because it is here we have used the potential divider principle. The sensed analog output actually is fed to the controller, and controller internal ADC is going to convert this measured analog temperature and intensity of light into the digital format by using ADC. So that is what we have displayed here, LDR, that is 0711. For our programming purpose, we have set this level to 400. So whenever this value falls below 400, then the light will turn on of that particular section as per the occupancy of. This is ULN IC 2803, which is a relay driver IC. The input to this IC is given from the PA4 to PA7, that is port A, 4 number pin to the 7 up to 7 number pins. 4 inputs are given to this IC's 1, 2, 3 and 4 pins. The output of this ULN driver IC from this microcontroller, and this microcontroller is giving the output to this ULN for the 8 pins actually, and the 8 pins of this IC is used for taking the input from the microcontroller, and 8 pins are providing the output to the relays. Now here we have used only 4 relays, so the 4 pins are used for taking the input and for taking the output, and others this particular are not relays actually this relay is for the particular first section's LED, and this for the second section LED, and these two two relays are used for to drive the fans. For the first section fan, and this is for second section's fan. Now here we must want to know which relay gets activated. So that purpose we have used the LEDs for the respective relays. Now here this resistor which we have used is called as current limiting resistor to drive this LED. Now I am coming towards the GSM module. This is used particularly one of the main part of our project, which sends the signal to the particular registered mobile. That means for the higher microcontroller sends signal to the GSM module to send the message. That time the message contains the teacher's presence as well as how many students are present in the hall. Now this is fingerprint module. It actually to enroll to for the teacher's presence we have used this fingerprint module. We have to enroll here, and then for the particularly microprocessor IC will recognize, authenticate that person is right authorized person or not. So that's it about. Now here on this LCD display, occupancy is 0 because nobody is present inside the hall. Attendance, because attendance is also 0 because teacher is not present, and the room temperature is displayed, that is 29 degrees Celsius, and LDR 6 to 1, which is the conversion of light intensity into binary form. So by pressing this key, the counter is initialized to 00, and as the person enters into the hall, the occupancy will become 1. Now as soon as the persons are increasing, the occupancy will get, the counter will get increases. So like this. Now the counter is 6. Now we can see here the fan and lights are right now also in the off position. The reason is just because we have set some preset conditions for turning on and off the fans and light, because the room temperature is below 30 degrees Celsius. As soon as it increases above 30 degrees Celsius, fan will start, and the light intensity, as soon as it becomes reduces, then the LED will start. As the light intensity falls below the 400 number, here we can see in on the LCD, the LED will start here, means the light of the room will start. One section. Of the one section. This is just because the occupancy is 7. The next section will start as soon as the occupancy goes above the 10. So this is programmed here, and that's what. The occupancy is 10. This is the certain limit for the first section. When the occupancy is 10, the first section will only turn on. When it goes above the 10, means from the 11, the next section, we'll say section of this room will turn on, that is fan and lights of next section. Temperature is above 30 degrees Celsius. This is a fingerprint module. So here first of all we have to enroll, everybody has to enroll who want to particularly for the faculty. So we have to reset all the system first of all, then we have to press this button for some time, and then we have to enroll here like this. Now this is unauthorized finger, so let's stop.
Moving towards the fingerprint section, when teacher comes for the lecture, teacher has to enroll himself by pressing K2 and place his finger on fingerprint scanner. It will detect as attendance successfully. And authorized number is 15. And after 2 minutes, it go a message generated, and it goes to main authority by detailing occupancy is 8 and teacher is present.